If you reject the calling, you cannot be sent. You know why many people don't end up being sent? In the calling is where the disciplines of the Lord are found. And so people who want to be sent without first of all accepting the call end up either as hirelings or as criminals. Because before God models you to a generation as his man, he will carry you through process. He will chisel you. Look at when he met Peter, James and John. He called them, follow me. I will make you fishers of men. But before I make you fishers of men, follow me first. Because there is an anger issue that he must handle in Peter. If you are not called, you can't be sent. It is in the calling that the disciplines of the Lord are captured. The Bible said in Hebrews chapter 12, verse 6 to 8, because there are many people who want to call God Father, call God their King, call God their Lord, but they don't embrace the chastening of the Lord. That's why you see that the church is numerous, but sent men are few. The reason is simple. We have violated process. It said, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. Now notice, sons are sent people. For God so loved the world that he sent, he gave his only begotten son. So he's talking about sent men. So the father scourges every son whom he receiveth. Verse 7, if you endure chastening, God dealeth with you as what? Sons, as sent people. For what man is he whom the father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof are ye partakers? He said, then ye are bastards and not sons. So there are many bastards masquerading with the name of the Lord as though they are sent, but in the realm of God they are bastards. They were disowned. God doesn't know them. So if you believe God will send you, you must submit yourself to the school of process. Oh, I taught a message, 7 classes in the school of process. I want to recommend it to you. If you have not watched it, thank God we are in a media age. Go type Orokpo Michael, 7 classes in the school of process. Sit on that message. It will chisel you. There are classes of encounters. There are classes of instruction. There are classes of service. There are classes of humbling, where God humbles you. And then there are classes of grace and glorification. There are 7 I listed there. God will of necessity process you before he commissions you. But many people refuse the calling because the calling comes with a lot of purging and chastening. Somebody tells you, God called me to be a prophet. Meanwhile, there are 7 years of fasting and service. Now, because he is obsessed about power, he may obey the fasting class for a while because he wants to see power. He wants his vision to be clear. Then God now brings him to the class of service and puts him under somebody whom he obviously is more gifted than. And then when the person starts giving him instruction, he is like, do you know me? I was sent to take Africa. You are joking. You are violating the call. You think you will enter the send. You know what they do? They rebel. They break out and go out with gifts, and they are naked. Before you know what's happening, they've impregnated 3 ladies. They ran from that city. They entered another city. They've collected money from people. The police is chasing them. They take off. After a while, ministry that should be a global specter for God is now lived in obscurity. So they end up doing family deliverance from one village to another, collecting money. Even that one, a point comes, they stop. Because before if every family become aware that these are wolves, it's not because there was no genuine call, but they didn't yield to the demand of the call. So appetites were not chiseled, excesses were not shaved off, and it became a reproach on their lives. So there is a calling where God draws you to himself and exposes you to the tutelage of the Spirit, so that he can refine you for the unique assignment he gave you. Listen, some of you are graduating today. Your calling is starting now. You will be shocked that God will ask you to serve for 2 years, for 3 years. Some of you already have titles. Those titles will be stripped off. I know you're already calling yourself apostle, but God said there are 5 years of wilderness, because whether you go with a title or a mantle depends on how you yield to the call. And you know how the deception of ministry. You lay hands on 3 people, they fall down. You pray for somebody, a wound dry up. You pray, I couldn't hear well. You start hearing. You think ministry has finished. You have no idea. Paul said, if after the manner of men I fought the beasts of Ephesus. You will enter certain city, wicked and unreasonable men will rise up. Their goal is to destroy you. You will fight principalities and powers, because every time you say thy kingdom come, it's a declaration of war. The spirit you want to uninstall will come for you. And if you don't have the requisite credential from the school of process, you will become a reproach in a place where you should be decorated. So God calls.